ooh, look at me, I'm like so live and stuff. Hey Knuckle, how's it doing? How's it doing? How you doing? How's it going and how's you doing? That was kind of both, all in one sentence. Are you fairly new to the game? Not like on the game, like prostitution, but slingshots. Although there are similarities. I don't know what yet, but there probably are similarities. Yep, I'm actually pretty good today. Ready and raring, I think. So do you have a slingshot yet, or are you just sort of like stalking all the YouTubers and finding out what's cool? Because if you are, you don't want to be here. Just so you got the idea, does this look cool? Although my backdrop does. I do like my backdrop. I only just got that recently, so... Oh, what did you order? Yeah, the setup is a little bit OTT, just because I'm a little bit OCD. No, I'm just a big computer nerd, so I had all these spare webcams. So when I started doing this, I had an old catch box, or like target box, more for archery, which is the thing down there that you can see on the main screen. I just converted it to a slingshot one, and then it's like, oh, put LEDs in there, and my brain just tells me to start doing lots and lots of different things. Wasp Tomahawk. I haven't used the Tomahawk, but I'm a big Wasp fan. I now have 2 Apex Plus. There, so that was my first one. I know it kind of looks like it might glow in the dark, but it doesn't. It's kind of that off-whitey, greeny colour. And then, because I'm a big fan of orange, I wanted to get one in orange. Just so I've got a good one, and then the one that I can do fork hits with. Not that I have yet, but also take it out in the car and stuff like that. Like, it can get beaten around a little bit, but then I've got my good one. I haven't decided which one's the good one yet, so... But I don't know if Mike is in here yet. I did thank him the other day, but funny enough, when I ordered that and he sent it, I think he had like just a batch of a few rubber ducks, so he sent me a rubber duck. And since I got that, all I've got in my head is, rubber ducky, you're the one. Oh, except it's not as good as Ernie. It was Ernie, wasn't it? You make bath time lots of fun. That thing will probably get shot at some point. Because it's my bodyguard, I mean. Right, so, as we're getting a few people in here now, I think, has JB finished his stream? I kind of came down here and figured I'll get this set up. Now, see, it's the good thing of having this set up because it looks really good, but the bad side is like there can be so much that just fucking goes wrong with it. And it did actually when I started the computer, because this is running off a computer and that. If you look back at my previous videos, I do one where I sort of show around how everything's done, and one of the cameras wasn't working, so I did have to fix that. But what I'm trying to do as many lives as I can, because I'm a big horror fan, and a lot of horror fans do 31 days of horror for October. So it's not just like the Halloween, it's like the full month. Well, I don't have the time for movies every night, so I figured I'm going to do a 31 days of shooting. And I've got my usual frame here that I've named Knobby. So if you're pretty new, these are called Natties, or the accent Natties, for a natural fork, so just natural wood. So that's the one I'm shooting. Called it Knobby for obvious reasons, like a little knobby bit. But this actually, this was sent to me by someone in the community, because I saw it and I was like, oh my god, that looks so good. And the way I hold it is like, that's showing up, that knobby bit fits right in the corner between your thumb and index finger. So it just works. But for this, what I was going to do is this one. So this one is very much an oddity because of the width. I'm thinking of calling it the man spreader, because like us men, we get blamed for spreading our legs apart, so I think that's what we'll call this one. But to give you an idea, yeah, if you can get into building them, because you don't have to go crazy. That's the good thing about this hobby. You could go out somewhere and find a Y-shaped fork on a tree, cut it off, sand it down. You don't even need to really sand it really nice. I've got like this one. I haven't shot this one yet, but see, all I did was I cut the wire off of the tree, sanded down the tips, and just rounded off the edges, just so it's not sharp. Because when you pull your bands back, they stretch over that edge, so you don't want it sharp, so then it would rip the bands. But that's your real basic Natty, and I actually really like that. That is a style. They call it bark on for, I think, pretty obvious reasons. What are you doing down here? Just pop that back. I'm just grabbing this apex again, just for the comparison. So the apex is considered quite a wide frame. So that's 95 millimeters. So from here to here, 95. For an idea of this, so this is 140 mil. I've never shot anything this wide, so I have no idea how good or bad this thing's gonna shoot. It could go disastrously wrong, hence the safety glasses. I should be alright, but I do whip these things out. I just whip it out. Whenever I feel like I'm in danger, I just whip it out. Right, so let's give this a go. Let's hang up on them, because fuck those people, whoever's calling me at 10 to 6. Oh, by the way, if you're watching this live, yeah, get your kids out the room. Language may not be suitable for minors. I often say that coal is really bad, and yeah, sorry, I do love the dad jokes, real cheesy stuff. So this is the first shot with it. So I've got the safety glass on, so for you, Knuckle, this is wrap and tuck. You basically just take the band, you lay it on the fork, and you wrap around and around and around, and then you tuck the last little bit underneath, like tying a knot. So I'm okay at doing it, but they have popped out, so that's why I've got the glasses on, because when I draw back, if it fails, it's going to come flying back. So if you're getting a frame with clips like the Apex has, and I'm not familiar with the one you ordered, the Tomahawk, I'm not familiar. I know of it, but I can't picture it in my head offhand if it had clips. The clips are when you unscrew it, you slot the band in and then you just tighten it up. But if this fails, it will come flying back in my face. So what I'm doing at the moment, I'm going to go for that paper target that's on the right, because I'm just centering it in. And oh, as you're new here, and I say this in quite a few of my videos, I'm not affiliated, this isn't my website, not affiliated or anything, and it's free, but there. So that's targets.ws. Apparently WS means weld site, but you can get these free. Like you go and you don't even need to sign up or anything. You just go on the website, choose the target that you want, and just download it and print it. So Natty's saying you live a life of danger, and then I think living on the edge, and now I've got Aerosmith in my head. But yeah, like if you've got access to a printer to print these off, just go on that website. They've got loads. They've got zombies. Like I've got tons down here. I've got squirrels, zombies, werewolves. I'm going to be using the paper target I've got down there at the moment. That was from there. And I've been trying to work on flies, which is this one. So that's kind of what I'm trying to shoot and get good at over October. But I just wanted to shoot this Natty because it's been sitting there tormenting me, and it's like I really need to shoot that. So you may very well witness my death. Right, so 140 mil, so let's aim it at the target. Right, let's have a look. Right, as I probably guessed, it's very, very, very low. So if I aim at the, let's try aiming at the top. Aim at the top of the paper, see where that goes. Yeah, that's still way low. You can probably see it better than I can on the paper, but it tends to shine through. So we'll just do a couple more, just because this is my... Not then that's it, I've got to shoot Knobby yet. But I just wanted to see how nuts the aiming is on this. And I've got to go... So I'm going to be aiming way above that page, probably towards the top of the box. I don't even know where that one went. So I've got to figure out the zoom on that camera. Right, we'll just see where that one went. Yeah, I'm not even hitting the paper, so I've no idea where they're going. So we'll pop him in his pocket for now. If you do start getting addicted, by the way, like one of these really comes in handy. One of the other YouTubers had it, and he just, oh, it's just one of those shoe things that you can get in Walmart or wherever. But before I do the flies, I'd made some of these for Halloween, because I wanted to do something special for Halloween. So we've got these little ghosties. Hopefully you can see them hanging up. There's 4 on the top and 3 on the bottom. Yeah, because it's so wide, I can't even see where it's going. So So it's a fun one. I'm still going to keep shooting it every now and again. But let's take that target down. We'll see if we can explode some of these ghosties. Right, so this is Knobby. This is the one I'm trying to get used to. Because I got into just shooting the apex all the time. So I wanted to try a Natty because I just love Natties. They've just got a bit of character. And all I did, like for the ghosts, I bought some, as I say, just from the China websites. I think we all know what ones I'm referring to, but where you get stuff really, really cheap. I just bought some silicone moulds and some plaster of Paris. Hey Chad, how you doing? You haven't missed much. I've just been shooting the. I was shooting the 140mm that I've decided to call the man spreader. Let me just pop this down here. So there's the man spreader. Hello Jose, how you doing? And Mikey. I was just talking about you, Mikey, a little while ago. That because I got the package, of course, because it's been a while. So I got my second Wasp Apex Plus, and Mikey put in a little pink rubber ducky. So ever since you sent that, oh Stephen, Coin, Jeremy, wow, this actually feels really good seeing names appearing. So the pink ducky. But Mikey, since you sent it, all I've got in my head is rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time lots of fun. I'm actually pretty good at that. But I did shoot. I tell you what, as people are turning up, if you don't mind, Knuckle, because you just saw it all, I am going to jump back. Yeah. So the man spreader. Because it had to be called, like, unless anyone's got a better name for this thing, because as some of you or a lot of you know, hello Chuckin. I think a lot of people are aware of the Apex Plus, and that's considered, I think, like a wide frame at 95mm. So the man spreader, that's 140mm. So I'll tell you what, I'll put up another target because I just shot a few. You wasn't subbed, Coin, and now you'll just never look back. Your life as you know it has changed from this moment on. So right, I'll put a target up and I'll just shoot some more from the man spreader. So unless anyone comes up with a better name for that, then I will definitely rename it. But as soon as I saw it, I just thought of everyone complaining when a guy sits down and legs wide open. And we know who it is who complains about that. I did see a video once. I wish I could find it because I remembered I was trying to look it up. There was a guy and he made like men's underwear, and he had 2 pockets in there, and he put golf balls in there, and he was making women wear those and say, okay, now you go and sit on a bus and then you'll see what it feels like. I wish I could find it again. It was on YouTube for sure that I saw it, but I can't remember what it was, or because it was years ago. And there were women actually going, oh yeah, I get it now. Call it Debbie. I guess so, yes. Doesn't have to be a man, the legs can be spread wide. Right, from now on it's Debbie. I'm not going to send her on a tour though of Dallas. Right, so let's go and put a target up. Not that one, let's grab... I've been sorting out all my targets, so I don't know if that shows up. Oh, I found the zombies. For if you've seen recent videos, and I kept saying, I know I've got zombies somewhere. I found the zombie targets. But let's put this target up. The first few shots of that thing, first few shots of Debbie. She does like a firm grip. Right, here we go. Let's get some balls in Debbie. See how well she can fling. Right, so I did measure this, give or take a millimetre, it is 140 mil. Right, let's see if we can, I'm going to aim for the centre of the target. Holy shit! Right, I don't know if you can see that. That is not far off. Holy shit! I actually joked just the other day. Wouldn't it be funny if I picked up this 140 mil and it was amazing? Now that could be luck. Because earlier it was kind of all over the place, but holy shit, I did not expect that. Thelma and Louise, yeah, that's a good one, chuck in. Right, let's test that, see if that was just luck. I didn't see where that went. Right, we'll just do a couple more with Debbie. Because she does get tired. When you're holding her legs like this, she does get tired. But it's her own damn fault. Now you see the way my brain works, it's the same hole. Always get it in the same hole. You don't want to miss. They're only that far apart, the holes, but you don't want to get it in the wrong one. Or do you? I'll tell you what, that one good thing about aiming this is, because it's so wide, I'm not putting the corner of the fork on it. I've got the whole line from the band. So when I've drawn back, I've got a line, and I'm just putting the line over that black vertical line on the target. So actually, if I could figure out where on the bands it would be for the target, I might have started off a new craze of 140mm frames. Right, one more and then we'll swap over to Knobby. Oh, Jesus, just noticed. It's Debbie and Knobby. No, be good. Right, just the one more with Debbie. She will come out again though. Right, I'll go and grab that target just out of interest to see how good I actually did. Okay, I'm actually kind of shocked. I don't know if that's going to show up. Oh, right, give me a second. I have a black marker here. It's actually not that bad. Hey Turtle, how you doing? That's actually not bad at all. I'm kind of surprised. But we'll chuck that to the side. Right, so before I do a target, I had made some of these. So these little ghosties. Just as it's Halloween month. I need some more ammo. If anyone wants a bracelet made, I'm happy to do it. So it's just the paracord bracelet, and I just basically do the... Anyone who's into paracord, I do the cobra. It's a king cobra. That is basically a cobra weave, and then you go back on it to do a cobra over a cobra. But I just glue magnets on the cobra part before I start going backwards for the second layer. And there you get a little ammo bracelet. So we get Knobby out, because we want to shoot the ghosties. And when I was putting these ghosts up, my brain, being me, I started to wonder, you know when you see like these pictures of people that have like, I don't know even if you see it these days because cameras have got so good and so clear, but like back in, let's say, like the 90s, early 2000s, and you get like these TV shows and be like, oh, this hotel, it was haunted, and oh, we've got this ghostly figure there and all that. I've always wondered, and this is what made me start questioning things very early on, was why are ghosts wearing clothes? Because if you die, if it was all true and like you die and then your spirit ghost and all that and you can come back, whatever rules and things you believe in, why wouldn't the ghost be naked? Because your clothes don't die. If anyone can like figure that one out, like just why aren't ghosts naked? Someone Google that. Especially if you're at work. Why aren't ghosts naked? Right, let's see if we can explode a ghost. I've got the Scooby-Doo theme in my head now for some reason. No, that feels off. There are probably going to be more misses. I keep forgetting to do my little miss thing, hit and miss thing. Anyone who's new, if it's still working, see, I can do hits and count them up, misses. So we do a realistic one so far. I can reset them. I should just keep a running tally. See how far the misses can go across the bottom. Every time you try to hit like, it pauses. It's conspiracy. That's what it is, Stephen. Maybe I'm a ghost. Maybe all this isn't real. Yes, but straight to HR. Oh, I've actually been told at work sometimes, yeah, you've been that close to a call. I can't help it. Just check the oh, so Stephen, the tapestry I got from the my very bad Trump impression, China. I got it from one of the China websites. It was only in Canadian. I think that was about $8 or $9. So in the US that would be about 50 cents. And then I've got a little, I don't know if I can lift it up. I'll try. Yep, so I've got this, and that's LEDs but black light, so that's what gives it that. Ooh, that's what gives it the eerie look. and that was Canadian. I think that was not much more, like $8, $9, something like that. So it cost me, let's say, 20 Canadian dollars for that. But I did get a few of them. Oh, got one. I thought that would break a hell of a lot easier. I don't get it. That was quite a good hit on that. Are you all impressed? Eh? Am I impressing you? That was. I'm going to keep. That was a really good hit on that. It's very accurate for me. Yes, coin. Because yeah, in Canada, it definitely is bloody. What do you call it? Monopoly money, like play money. Not just the feel of it, but the value as well. It always makes me laugh when I see things priced up in US dollars, and it's like, oh, that's not bad. And then I look at the Canadian, and it's like 75% more. Yeah, but I thought that was going to break, that ghost. I'm not sure if I'm pissed off or if I'm impressed. I'm not sure if I clipped that because he's still moving. All the little ghosties going, ooh. Now I want to, I wish I never had my brain sometimes, because now I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, you ready for this? Like all the ghosts and that there? Smoke machine. Come on. How many others are like, oh, smoke machine? Hello, Rex. Oh, dinosaur. Oh, not a dinosaur coin. Have you not watched my videos? It's not a dinosaur. You know what it is. Which I've noticed, by the way, that earlier today I got to 69 subs. So I will be doing, you ready? Cover up the little one's ears. I'll be doing the Penosaurus giveaway soon, because I've got over 69 subscribers. If you haven't seen the Penosaurus video, get the kids out the room completely and then look on my channel for, I think it was something called Target Hilarity, or just save that one for later. No, I felt myself move. I need to be one with the slingshot. I want to break at least one ghosty. Aim small, miss small, you keep saying, and that's why I always pee on the toilet seat. I think I'm going just under it. So I'm going... Well, I mean, you don't really care what one I'm going for because I'm just missing anyway, but... Top row, third one, the one that's dangling down lower. Trying to get the one that dangles a little bit lower than the others. I'm not sure how old you have to be to start getting that one. I can see that red curtain move. I'm going just low. Right, see, there you go, Chuck, and this must make you feel better than you said you missed about 3 in a row earlier. That's the only reason you come here, isn't it? It's like you make yourself feel better. Like, I'm having a shitty time shooting. Let's go and watch Paul, because he just fucks it all up. So you're getting a twofer. I don't know if they use that term here, but in England, twofer, a 2 for 1. So you get to have a laugh and you feel better about your missus. I don't mean the wife, your missus. Well, you might do, I don't know. Maybe you look at me and then you look at your missus and think, well, she looks better than he does. I wish I could tell you this shit was scripted, but it just comes out the brain. Which is what she said. Oh. Right, shoot the ghost. Shoot the ghost. See, these do come in handy, these bracelets. As I say, like, anyway, like, hit me up on Facebook. Obviously, like, I can't send out hundreds, but I don't mind weaving these. I usually make these bracelets like just like on a weekend if I'm sitting at home, not doing much. Or let's say you can make them yourself. I've got the videos on my channel. Right, let's try for a different one. I just figured it out. I'm shooting ghosts. Of course it's going straight through them. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Right, let's try a different one. I bet that one's just fucking moving. Just before the ball gets to him, he's like moving to the side. I'll watch it on the slow-mo later. Right, I think I'm going to jump over to flies in a minute. I tell you what, for me to feel good, shall I? Yeah, I'm going to do the disc a few times. It's got to be done. Oh, you know what would be good? It's like they have the Dollarama here, like the dollar store, and usually sometime like near Christmas they do like the disco balls. It's only like that ball of polystyrene with little like tiny little mirror things. Oh, to shoot that with all the LEDs like changing colour, it'd be like a fucking disco. We'd be doing this and shooting. Right, okay, maybe I am off more than I thought. Because yesterday I was hitting that disc. We'll get the flies up in a minute. I got the rebound. I have actually checked and my wall is not getting decimated behind that. Come on. Did anyone else like get frustrated when they were at this stage? Because like for me, I've been shooting the Apex Plus and like I can hit most of the time with that. Double D's paper plates. No, what you want, Coin, and I'm actually seriously like looking this up. I'm trying to find where the Greek restaurants get their plates from, because I have like those plates that everyone smashes. I don't know, is it weddings or just any whenever they feel like it. But they have those specially made. They're made to break really easy. I'm trying to find somewhere to buy some, because I imagine the plates and just shooting at plates. A, it would be a great noise, and B, there's no way I can miss it. Oh, there we go. Ding! I think that adds to the satisfaction that I can hear that I hit it. And that thing, by the way, that thing has taken probably easily over 100 hits. Easily over 100, and it's a little bit warped. Hey, Zach! There we go, that's the noise. Doesn't that sound good? I hope that comes out as well as it sounds here. And as I said, like in the videos where I showed how to do it, it's just a hard drive disc. Like if you've got an old hard drive, pull it apart, pull out one of those discs and just tie it up. And if you don't have an old hard drive, find someone you hate, dismantle their computer and just steal their hard drive. And if they say, oh, where's my computer, where's my hard drive, like someone took my computer apart, you just say, oh, NSA. Like all these black SUVs turned up, they all like charged into your house and they came out with your hard drive. I don't know where they went with it. You'll have to call them and ask. Oh, could you imagine if they actually did? But they said if you've got any really weird porn on there, not to call them. Oh, miss. Yeah, I did send a couple of these out. Like someone else said they were using 9.5mm steel shooting these discs, and it just like dents. Jeez, that sounds good. I feel good now. Right, let's get flies up. Let's tighten this up. Let's get the fly. No staring at my arse when I bend over. I know what some of you are here for. The goods. But I'm going to walk down there. I can't. Right. I've got no choice. Because I know some of you like ogling the goods. I'm going to have to go backwards. Oh, and I don't know if you can see it chuck in or Mike. Oh, you can't. The other sticker. I'm getting quite a collection of Omega stickers on that catch box. If I turn it on, yeah. See, now you can see them on the right hand side. See, representing yo. Right, so as the point of this is to get used to Knobby, let's see if we can get them flies. So it's a 16 shot on this. And just in case anyone knew, you've probably already seen it anyway. I know I've shown the website many times. Again, nothing to do with me. I purely just found it, just spreading the love. There, targets.ws. You don't have to sign up, nothing. You just go on the website, you say I want that one, you download a PDF and you print it off. Right, Didn't see that one. So I'm going along the top. So I'm starting top left and going across, and then I go next row down. I'm looking good in. I'm not wearing jeans, so I better take these off. How to get banned in one easy move. I hear banjos. I did actually message Rick Hillbilly once. I said, "Oh, if you could do like a banjo kind of shaped slingshot, oh, it'd be perfect." I'm not going for like one of those weird aim things. I'm playing around with different styles of drawing, which some people may know. Like I've said before, and I think I said it when I was on with ATO. Like I come from slingshots from horsebow, like archery, but I use a horsebow, Korean. And in Korean style archery, you start with a bow up like this. Is that showing up? And then you draw. So as you come down, you're going to push away and draw. So the movement is like that. And I kind of started accidentally doing it a couple of days ago, and it kind of feels, oh, I know why I started doing it. It was that t-shirt I've got with like my logo and thing on it, which I got from the China website. And by the way, those t-shirts are shit. They totally are shit. You know, you lay a t-shirt flat and you got like the neck bit, and like the front is slightly lower than the back because it's not, our bodies are not a perfect T. Well, I think what they do to make those t-shirts is they get two bits of material exactly the same shape, so it feels like you're doing this. Like the only way to be comfortable is to be like that. So whenever I was drawing, I was doing that naturally to try and hoof the shirt up a bit so that it didn't scrape. And also I realised I was just doing that kind of draw. Oh, see you, Stephen. And someone else. Whoever else was just about to leave, because Stephen said, got to run too. Because I'm not running. Look at this. There is no running going on here. Right, let's see if we can get through these 16 and see how we do. My release has got better. I do know it is speed bumping. When I'm having issues, I'm definitely speed bumping it. So it sounds like from the Matrix. But what I try and do is think in my head, no longer hold the ball. So it's not like I'm letting go of it, which I know you shouldn't do. But what I do, so I've drawn back and I just relax, and all of a sudden I'm just no longer holding the ball. Hopefully you kind of get that. See, now that there's going to have to be a competition for those who have the weirdest draw, and at the moment it's me and Benji. Oh, there you go. Weird Draw Wednesdays. How can you draw weirdly and still hit the target? So we're on number 4, I think. It's not because I lost count, it's because I can't count very high. And I also started doing my gizmos, as I called them. Because from Gremlins, like going over the rules in my head, like don't feed after midnight, blah blah blah. So what I was doing in previous lives is actually verbalizing what I was doing to try and get it to become muscle memory. So I would literally, for example, and this is for anyone new, like Oh, you guys are good. You actually hit shit. So what I would do is draw to anchor point, line up the bands, get the bands to draw a line to the target, and then relax on the hold. And I would just keep saying that over and over every time. I'll just keep saying exactly what I was doing, and it is kind of working now. Because I found I started screwing up if I started getting cocky. I don't know if they use that term even in North America. I don't even know if I'm hitting it. Can you see any holes? It's been years since I've seen a hole, so I'm... It looks like there's a few there. So we're on second row, number 3. Well, I'm hitting the big red cloth. That's something. Oh, good. So you do use the term cocky then? What would be the word? Are women vaginary? Though these days you can't tell. There might be one or two that are cocky. Oh, I'm getting cancelled soon. That was quite satisfying. Now I do know one person actually printed off this flyer one, and they said it is more difficult than it looks. So I don't know if they're just trying to make me feel better, but it did. It worked. But they said it's not as easy as it looks, like for the flies. And so I'm on the last one on the third row. Alright, what did I tell you last time? They do have this one as well, so if you don't want just like the flies like that, they have like the random spread flies. But those are... Right, so for comparison, if you've seen one of the tiny little rubber duckies, so they're just each fly is just slightly smaller than the rubber duck. Probably about 70% of what these tiny rubber ducks are. I don't have a ruler down here. I got rid of all the rulers. Right, so we're on... I am on. You lot can shoot, I can't. I am on the third row. Although we're sharing this experience, so I can say we're all in this together. I know you're all there cheering me on and then going, Jesus Christ, it's a... Right, so lower 4. Let's see if well, we'll see how well I do when I go and collect it in a minute. So just so I know, because it's later for you guys out in the east, I'll shoot the bottom 4 and then we'll take a look. Right, so we've got 3 left. 2 more. I'm still a little bit disappointed with that ghost. Hey web shooter, how you doing? Right, last one. See how I do on this one. Right, so if anyone was in, like, wanted to see, so that's what the bracelet looks like once I started using up the ammo. So as you see, it's glued on, so it's not just a bit of paracord that's there. It's actually glued in, because that makes it easier when you're weaving back again to do the King Cobra. It holds it in place, but then it holds it in place afterwards as well. But let's go and see how I did. Right, I actually think I did worse than yesterday. Where's that pen? There it is. Getting old sucks. I put stuff down and then I just can't even remember where I put it. So let's do some circles on here. I think that's it. Yeah, that was terrible today. I did a lot better. Like, if you never saw yesterday's, like, that was yesterday's grouping. Like, that is today. I hate how the cameras, they reverse things. So yeah, so out of 16, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. Like, not even half even got the paper. So yeah, I'm way off on that. Right, so tell you what, I'll do a few cuts. Let's get the apex, because I haven't shot this orange apex yet. So let's do this and let's see if we can finish that can off. Because we want to end on a high note. Right, you had your opportunity. I said end on a high note. I was waiting for someone to go, oh! Yeah, my testicles are very high up in my body. Right, let's see if we can finish this off. I haven't shot this one yet. I'm quite interested because, like, with the white one that I got first, it just worked. I hit it. I wonder what Knobby is. Oh, Knobby is considered, so that's 95. So I would say Knobby is about 88-ish. So I seem to do a lot better on wider frames. Yes, and this is what it was like when I got the other Apex Plus. Because I have the Scout LT, that was what I'll say my first like proper frame, and that was good. But when I got the Apex Plus, it was like a different world. I don't know why. It's just something about it. He says and misses. Nice pick. Did I miss? Did I do this? Nearly 50, brain of a 15-year-old. I'm getting the can. And these bands are way overpowered. These are 0.6, I think 25 to something. Might be 20 to 12. It looks like it might be 20 to 12, but they're 0.6. And I'm only shooting 7 meters, so these things are way overpowered. But that was my fault for not learning before I started buying. And it was like, yeah, I guess I need those. 0.6 sounds good. It's kind of in the middle of a number. Now, I heard it, but I'm not sure if it was the rebound. I'm so surprised that I haven't dug a hole in the wall, because where you see like that wood wall, that is not wood, that is just, it was here when I got and bought this place. It is like I can do this, like I can, oh, it doesn't show up on the camera. It's cardboard pretty much that looks like wood. So I'm surprised I haven't busted through. So what does everyone do with winter coming? Because I only started this journey in it was late April, I want to say. I'd have to check. I'll have a look when the Scout arrived. So what do people do in the winter? Because everyone else shoot outside. Do you all move indoors, or do you suffer for months? Because in Canada you couldn't suffer for the months, because it's like 9 months of winter here. There we go, there's the cut. That is satisfying. You just need to cut a can. You just need to go back to the basics and cut a can every now and again. But I think that's me done for the evening. Let's take this off. I know I've still got the little bunny ear things. I've got to clip them off. But thank you everyone for joining me in this. I'm trying to do a live every night. Just because I'm trying to shoot this every night to really hone it in and get good with just the one frame. So I'll try and put up a rough time. I know Double D's does Wednesdays, so I'm going to have a look at what time he finishes. But yeah, I'm going to try and come on again tomorrow and do this kind of every day. But as I say, we're all adults. We know that sometimes life just gets in the way. But I appreciate everyone. I truly do. Like seeing all these names coming up, it's kind of surreal. Because these are all the names like I've been chatting with like on other people's lives, so it really is surreal to see other people's names up there. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there for the night. Everyone else have a good one, and I'll see you on the next one.